Oh man, shut up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, my brew crew. How is everybody this morning? Yeah, it's still hump day, Pomp. It's just that we have been just beat up with rain. I mean, my God, the rain. And we're supposed to get more today and tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm just getting the ark ready just in case. You know what I mean? How is everybody this morning? Good morning to you, Pomp and Karen. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Miss Pinky. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sage. How are you? Good morning, Marie. Glad you guys could all jump in and hang out with me this morning. Good morning to all the lurkers. I get it. It's early. I had a rough night. Nothing like getting woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a leg cramp and you're jumping around the kitchen trying to walk on it. So I started my day. But here I am, semi-awake and ready to rock and roll the best of my ability. How is everybody else? Is anybody else getting any of this terrible rain? Oh, God, it's just awful. Oh, yes, and happy April Fool's Day. So watch out for those pranks. They're going to be out there. I always expect it. You never know who's going to try to pull something funny on you on April Fools. Also, to let you all my members know that the magazine is out for this month. I hope you guys enjoy it. So go over and check it out. Always love it when the new magazine comes out. And you guys let me know what you think. I think you said no rain here. No. Oh, no, it's not. Dreaded lake. Oh, God, yes. It just sucks. You're sound asleep, and then all of a sudden, it's like somebody's ripping the calf muscle out of your leg, and I come flying out of the bed. The dog gets nervous. She jumps up in my face, trying to figure out what's going on. I'm yelling ouch as I'm trying to walk into the kitchen and walk it off. Horrible. Just horrible. Nobody fooled me yesterday. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Beardo has already started with a Facebook prank. Did I see that one? Good morning, John. How are you? Who was it? Oh God, I totally forgot. I just seen a prank where was it John or James? One of them said they won the lottery and they were taking over his show. I forgot who it was that said it. And I just seen it just a couple of minutes ago. Jeez, my brain is shot this morning. So yeah, the pranks have begun. I fell for that announcement one. Oh, geez, it should pump. I'm expecting them, so yeah. Doing well. How are you doing, Raw? Oh, it's a rough morning. Woke up with leg cramps this morning, John. And then I go down to another surprise. My mother's got now 2 bed sores. This is a new experience for me. So, oh God. Had to clean it up, doctor it up with some medicine, big, huge Band-Aid. I'm thinking, oh my God. So I called the doctor's office before I started the show. He said, you guys got to prescribe something. So I just want to make sure it doesn't get any worse than they are. They're small, but it's just always something. Always something. She wasn't too thrilled because she had to sleep on her back and she likes to sleep on her right side. And I couldn't let her do that because that's where the sore is. So we got to roll her around like a ball every time we put her in for a nap or for bed so that she doesn't develop any more of them. It's just a constant trial. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last, guys. I mean, geez. Oh, okay, it was stew. Okay. Okay, Bob. See, I was way off. I was way off on that one. Like this morning, my hands are killing. My fingernails are hurting. That's just this rain's gonna be killing me. It was pouring so bad. It was funny. I let my dog out last night, and she ran out, ran back in, like to say, "I don't think so." She didn't want to do her potty business because it was just pouring buckets. But I wasn't on the interweb or near any foolery. Ah, okay. So you were safe. Well, see, we do that in our own house. We'll pull pranks. Actually, I didn't pull one on my father yet. And I'll have to do it later. Or he usually does it to us. So and I'll do stuff, pranks to my sister. But she'll be expecting it. So, pardon me. Ooh, yawn snuck out. Ooh, how rude. So, yeah, this kind of weather just really kicks my butt. And then having to do all that extra stuff for mom, boy, I'm feeling it. My body's screaming, vacation, vacation. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to happen. What did Beardo do? I didn't look as I did not have time. Yeah, I haven't scanned through anybody's stuff yet. I'm sure they're all out there. So it's going to be interesting to see who does what and puts something out just to catch people off guard. And then who knows? My son's probably going to stop over today. He'll probably try to pull a prank. We'll see what happens. I'm ready though. On alert. My husband doesn't pay any attention, so I can get him easy. Can set him up good. Of course, I can't use, the old faithful there when you say, "Hey, by the way, I'm pregnant." Yeah, that's he's not going to fall for that one. We're too old. So he won't fall for that one this time around. I'll have to think of something good by the end of the day. Just to remind you guys, my live tonight is going to be our guest is going to be the wonderful and talented Wayne's World of Music. So come hang out with me and Wayne tonight. That's 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. Good morning, Wiz. I may just sleep through it. It's probably the safest way, Wiz. It probably is. You just lock yourself up for the day, hide out. He said he was going to be a major announcement, and the bit that says scroll down for more is a fake. Oh, jeez. I think a lot of people are going to be doing that. Major announcement today. I only caught part of Sarah's live, her quickie live this morning. I don't know if she pulled anything off. I was in and out, and then when I got back from up downstairs, she was already done. So I don't know if she pranked anybody or not. Or even if she paid any attention to it was April Fool's. I don't know. Sorry, I had a call. What I missed? Not much. Me yawning. Still trying to wake up fully. It's warm already. It's supposed to be in the 60s today, but they've been saying it for the last couple of days, and we've been going up into the 70s. And that's what the string of bad weathers. As soon as it warms up like that in the spring, we just get rained on. But the past 2 days, I mean, pouring rain. And that makes me, nervous because I don't want our cellar to flood. So we always listen out because my father has an alarm system hooked up to the cellar. So if we get any kind of overflow of water, it sets the alarm off, and then we have to go down there with buckets and the pump. And God, I don't need that now. It's the last thing I need. Oh, Sarah didn't do anything? Okay. Maybe she forgot that it was April Fool's. But yeah, I was in and out of the live this morning, and it's rough because, like I said, this morning, even my fingernails hurt. So I don't like to type. I don't want to have to use my fingers. But I got my gloves on, and they do help, amazingly enough. You could actually, when I put them on, I could feel like a tingling. So it has to be the copper because they're copper infused. And I don't know, that's got something to do with help with arthritis. I'll take it. Shit. You know what I mean? Would have been nice if the petrol station had tried to trick us drop by saying we don't get that, but some fight would have ensued. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know our gasoline is just, it's I think $4 or a little over $4 a gallon now. And it happens every year. What closer we get to summertime, vacation times, the gas gets way up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're paying over $5 by summer, close to $6, because everybody goes away. And that's when they play with the numbers, which is really getting to be ridiculous. And that's always some kind of lame excuse why they jack the prices up. They're just trying to suck you dry in the summertime because people do. We used to do a lot of traveling. Good morning, Alexis. How are you? So it's worldwide. Yeah, everybody is getting attacked with these high prices. And it's not just the oil prices and all of that. It's food prices and everything. Everything is just going up except for our income. My father just started getting the bills for my mother's hospital stay and the ambulance ride. And I mean, they have insurance that covered most of it, but still, the balance on them is hundreds of dollars. And my father's like, oh, and I go, don't worry about it. You send them what you can send them. So what are they going to come repo mom? Good. Let them take care of her for a little while. I guarantee you they'll send her right back. Be grateful it's over $5 here. Oh, yay. Sorry, I can't properly chant. I'm stressed out. What's going on, Alexis? No, I'm only supposed to be stressed. Nobody else. You guys are supposed to come here and be comfortable. I absorb all the stress. Well, there's Mr. Bill. Day 2 at the dentist. No. Hopefully they get that cleared up for you, Bill, and you're feeling better later. Bill's going to join again on the program. We're going to do it on Saturday instead of Sunday because of the Easter holiday. I almost forgot about that. I still got to go buy the rest of the stuff for my dinner. I'll do that at some point today. Oh, and then there's good news. I actually acquired a nurse to come and help out with mom 3 days a week in the evening. So thank you, Jesus. It'll give me a little break. Oh, God. So that's a blessing for the day. Yeah, poor Bill's got a boo-boo tooth. Well, actually, it's just not, well, I'm not going to say. It's not my place to say. But hopefully the dentist will fix him up good. Him and I were just talking about, it's getting old sucks. I don't care what anybody says. Getting old sucks. Stuff's falling apart. You got stuff growing on you. You got, you can't move. This isn't fair. Of course, we all know life's not fair. We just take it each day and roll with it. Yes, hugs and kisses to Bill. That they get him fixed up and see, it's either a blessing or it's a curse because Bill and I have both been in the dental industry for years. So we know what the dentist is going to be doing, so they can't pull a fast one. I had a dentist try that on me once. He said, I don't think so, buddy. I know what you're doing. You might want to try that one again. It doesn't work here. I know what you're doing. Of course, it's like in any field, medical field. See, somebody's worked in the medical field for years, and Then when they go in and they go see a doctor or somebody and then they try to hand them a line of crap and you're like, yeah, I don't think so. I know what's going on. So don't try to pull that one. Good Lord, Bill, how long have you been sitting there? It's early. Are you the first appointment of the day? That's another thing. You get in there. Oh, your appointment's at 9:00. You show up probably, what, 15 minutes early, right? But then you're sitting there till 10, 11 o'clock. That's because they overbook people. I've always bitched about that. Our time is just as important as their time, you know? Stop overbooking patients and then making them sit there for hours. You're miserable as it is, and then you're going to sit in these lousy chairs. I haven't been in any waiting room ever that had comfortable chairs. Oh, it's just awful. Oh, 9:30? Oh, okay. Wow. Who would know not a single scene in Mary Poppins was filmed in London? Really? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. You thought, why? I wonder why. Maybe because of costs? That's ridiculous. You think that's where they would have filmed it? Morning checks are done. Where's that coffee, Sage? Did that hag snatch that coffee already? Too early for her. I ordered something. Oh, how many pop this up on screen? Hello? Somebody should have said, hey, Laura, where is it? Kapow. There it is. I ordered something locally, some nice clothes, but the delivery company and the taxes are way too high. It's against the You can't charge on expenses. I'll deny the shipment. Yeah, they're trying to rip you off. That's what it is. That's why when I order everything, I get a lot of stuff from Amazon. So they give you the full printout of what your charges are, so that you know what you're paying right offhand and not adding anything extra. That's just all crap. It was filmed in Disney Soundstage. Really? Well, I'll be darned. You wouldn't have known it. Isn't that something? I guarantee you, because back in the day, maybe, yeah, it's probably because of the costs of having to travel back and forth. Nowadays, yeah, movies, they travel all over to get that one shot, and that's again with the delivery stuff like that, because I was always bitching about sending stuff to the UK. I would love to include my UK people in, like, things that I'm doing, if it's a giveaway or something, and the the postage just kills you. And then it's not a guarantee that they're gonna receive it. So here you're paying, you know, X amount of dollars to get it shipped and over to there, and then they don't get it. I mean, come on, this day and age, they can't deliver packages? The hell kind of shit is this? That's pretty sad is what it is. And again, when we're taxed and then retaxed and then taxed again, you're thinking, all right, you people have pushed your luck. How many times are you going to tax somebody on the same item? Just like with your pay, you're taxed when you make your pay, and then you're taxed again at the end of the year or throughout the year for that same amount of money. Or like retirement plans, all that is taxed, but then when you withdraw it, you get a penalty and another tax. So everything is double taxed or triple taxed, and they get away with. People need to start saying stuff. They got to stand up against this stuff. I can only hope that I don't get charged return fees. As long as, here anyway, you don't accept the package. You just say, I didn't order that. And then return to sender. You don't get charged for return postage. It's starting to get daylight out here. Barometer is way down and it's cloudy. Going to be a gloomy sunrise. That's okay. I'll still enjoy it. That's right. Enjoy it. Here, yeah, we're still overcast. And I think it's sprinkling a little bit because we're supposed to get hit again with some more rain. Hopefully, when I go out later, I won't have to worry about getting soaking wet, but we'll have to see. That's why I don't buy merch. I'd pay minimum double after postage. Yeah, that's the thing. You just get well, I mean, it's different when you go through a company because then it's directly sent to you. But like if we send stuff to each other, it's horrendous. Like with the miniatures there, I would love to sell them to people, but it's only US because it's not a guarantee that they'll get it, and then it's like hundreds of dollars, and I just can't justify that. It's just ridiculous. Oh, you're getting rain too, yeah. It was a bad storm last night. My poor dog was going bananas. She was just, she hates it. She tries to hide everywhere, or she'll jump up on the bed if I'm on the bed, and she's panting and shaking, and I'm like, "Oh, you're fine, you're fine." Big bad dog hates thunder and lightning storms, and it was a good one. Been sneezing all morning. I think I'm allergic to work. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Allergic to work. Good morning, Alessio. How are you, sir? Are you dry on your end? Is Poland dry this morning here? We're waiting for the flood, and we've been under a flood watch for 2 days. So they can't say that we're not up to water levels, which was a bit of a concern because we were pretty dry last year, but we're just getting flooded. And I planned on doing some stuff out in the yard. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Everything's soaking wet. It's just a big mess. I got my grapevine. I've got to, tie up, pull it up off the ground, and get that resituated before it starts sprouting. And because I have two of them, I got one on our side fence and then one on the back fence. And the one on the back fence likes to climb the tree, so I got to pull that down and make up a trellis to have it, grow along the trellis instead of up into the trees. And I take my AliExpress stuff. It's ironic that most reliable online shopping comes from China. I know, isn't that something? But the thing is that when I was doing jewelry stuff, I would get a lot of like my jewelry findings, parts and stuff, jump rings and all of that stuff. I would get them from China because I would get hundreds of them for just, pennies on the dollar. And if I didn't receive it, all I had to do is contact them and I would get a full refund without question. Where an American company will do this or that, or, you get the runaround. I'm good. It's sunny. Repair in the flats are complete, and I am officially and legal owner of this place. That is great, Alessio. Congratulations. You feel different, don't you? It's yours. It's mine. Ha ha ha. You could do what you want. That's how we felt when we bought this house over 30 years ago. It was like, I'm not going to rent. I'm not paying somebody else's mortgage. I can't have pets. You can't, play loud music. You can't do this. You can't do that. Just buy a house and we could do what we want. And it's never been a regret ever. So yes, a big congratulations to Alessio. Oh, your garlic is up already? Yeah, I know we've got stuff that's popping through here as well. Grapevines it's loaded with probably buds, but no leaves have popped out yet. So I'd like to get it pulled up off the ground because the dog likes to stomp all over it. So, and just do a little bit of a better controlled growth. It's my house. It's my castle. It's my yard. That's right. That's right. So if you want to go out and pee in your yard, you can. Nobody can say anything about it. I mean, that was the one big thing about, having our own home is, pets. If you get a pet in a renting situation, you have to pay pet deposits, which are hundreds of dollars. I get it. A lot of people let their dogs tear up stuff, but I mean, if you've got a cat, what's a cat going to do to an apartment? Nothing. So yeah, I figured, oh bullshit, I'm going to own my own house. Heck yeah, but I won't do it. Okay, good for you. But it's good to know that if you want to, you could just go out there and let it rip. You know what I mean? And nobody can say nothing about it. Because the rents are outrageous. And you're paying thousands of dollars to rent a flat somewhere, and then you can't even do anything there. Oh, you can't do this. You can't, people can't park in the driveway. No pets, no smoking, no loud music, the list goes on and on. You can't paint in certain colors, and oh geez. So, yep. To hell with that. If you can buy, you won't regret it. Then I would have to explain to the neighbors why my ding dong was out getting fresh air. Well, you got to air it out every now and then, right? I'm sure it gets a little stuffy in your trousers. So I'm sure it's refreshing, when you get that cool breeze. I know. I've never asked I'll have to ask my husband. Is that refreshing? I know it's refreshing when you go skinny dipping. I used to love doing that. If it's so freeing. You ding dong stay in the pants. My daughter has our cat in a rental. She has to fill out a new agreement every year. Yeah. And it's just a cat. They don't do anything. I mean, I know there are some people that might have cats that might have accidents. Of course, it's not the cat's fault. It's the human's fault. Because humans are nasty. If they don't clean up after their pets, then there's going to be issues. I own mine. I inherited it, to be fair, but it's mine. That's right. It's yours. Yeah. But and there are rooms and flats meant for that, like a shower. Yeah. Yeah, but shower isn't the same as skinny dipping. I mean, come on, unless you've never been skinny dipping, where you just found a pond or a river somewhere in the backwoods and just said the hell with it and stripped and jumped in. And the rushing water, it really is an amazing experience. And then you always got to just hope that nobody shows up and steals your clothes. Because that would be a bummer. Of course, nowadays I wouldn't be doing that. But when I was younger, we used to, there was a place that we went back on a seasonal road. And it opened up into a clearing. And then you would go down this big, huge hill, and it would meet up with the river. And it was a sandy beach and the river. And yeah, we would, well, I can't say we, my husband never did it, but me and my other friends, you just get in the water, strip off the bathing suit, and you just sit there. Oh, it's just great. At public, I tend to keep my privates private. That's good because that's actually, yeah, you get in trouble for that. I play my music loud as I want, and I will constantly have to call the council because I have a communal garden that people think it is just their private dog park. No shit in my garden. Oh, yeah. What the hell's wrong with them? See what I mean? See, you get those few people that ruin it for people because they just now here when your dog does his business, you're supposed to, and if you're out walking them, you're supposed to pick it up. I don't know what the rules are anywhere else, but here, your dog makes its business. You're supposed to pick it up and then throw it in a bin. Yeah, she always is making sure that Jelly Bean hasn't caused any rips or stains on the carpet. Yeah. We only skinny dipped when we were in isolated rivers in the forest. Yeah, that's what we did too, Pinky. It was out in the middle of nowhere and definitely an awesome experience. Exhilarating. Yeah, it is. That rushing water. And because when I first did it, and you're sitting there on the rocks, you're like, oh boy, this feels really good. I'm going to do this more often. There's a place here in the city which is allowed, but it's protected. You can walk around all naked. Oh, yikes. Is that where you're hanging out with the binoculars, Alessio? Or are you peeking through the knothole in the fence? Yeah, I wouldn't do all naked. Too self-conscious. But some people love it. Good for them. And not for nothing, some people really shouldn't. I know my husband would be in his glory, seeing a bunch of young girls running around with nothing on the beach. Of course, what guy wouldn't, right? He would just sit there and look. No pets allowed, but they don't care as long as they take responsibility. And it's not just open a door and let their dog in and out. New people again. Oh, yeah. We just got to remind them, hello. Yeah, you got to clean up the messes. Any good beaches there? We do have some nice beaches, none that are nude beaches. But we've got some beautiful beaches. I just like it's a 20-30 minute ride up the mountain, and it's a land of lakes. We have multiple lakes all the way up the mountain. I don't skinny dip. I chunky dunk. Yeah, that's what I do now. I chunky dunk too, Sage. Nothing skinny about it. Never been a fan of those things. So no, I'm not a voyeur or neither a creeper. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, you see something like that, especially I've never seen anything, nude beach or anything like that. So I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'd be like, oh, you kind of look, but you don't. I would be in shock. And it's, well, wrong beach for us. We got to get the hell out of here. Portsmouth has a specialist nudist beach. Oh, really? Stark is sleeping in my bedroom safely in his kitty bed. Yeah. What was going on that I missed something? Or was he wasn't feeling good or something the other day, Pinky? Athena's, yeah, she's camped out on my bed. As soon as I leave the room, she sneaks up on there. And my husband's in the front room, so he doesn't see her on there. If he catches her on there, he yells at her. She's not allowed on the bed. She's got 2 pet beds, and she's allowed on the couch because I have it covered. So, yeah, she does, and not to mention she destroys the couch. She always knocks all the cushions and pillows off, and I have to fix it every day. It's a weird thing she does. I don't understand it. He's gonna be okay. He has stitches. How come it's stitches? What happened? What happened? See, I missed that. Everything here has been a blur, so I've been missing people's stuff. Last night I had to hurry up, finish uploading the magazine and getting it scheduled for the morning. And that was a bunch of other crap I was doing too. Making a bunch of thumbnails, putting those out. I'm still trying to work on a better schedule so that I can fit in all of Mom's stuff and do the stuff that I need to do. He got a big cut on his back, and we had to take him to the pet hospital. He had 15 stitches. What the heck did he get into? Oh boy, that must have hurt. So now he's got 15 stitches and a bald spot. And a poor boo-boo. Yeah, did you find out what caused the gash? Yeah, he got caught on something. Probably trying to squeeze through something. And does he go outside? So he's probably maybe tried to sneak through something and he got cut. I don't let my cat out because the road we're on is busy. She'd probably get hit by a car in about 10 seconds. And people don't care. They just keep driving. How many times I've had to pick up dead cats that have been in front of my house? Neighbor shed from a piece of wood with a nail. Oh, he got cut by the nail. Oh, no. That'll do it. Oh, poor little fella. Just out on an adventure, and he comes home with a battle wound. And the thing, we have a lot of stray cats here, and I'm surprised they make it across the street. We followed the blood trail. Oh boy. Yeah, that's bad news. We have a couple of strays that like to hang around our house. And that was because the old neighbor next door used to feed them all. Well, she's gone now. But we have a swing on our front porch that they like to sit on. So we let them sit on the swing. And then they like to hang out in our yard. Hopefully, we don't end up with no kittens this year. The last few years, they were dumping their kittens off in our yard. And I've had to pick them all up and take them to the Humane Society. Because it was coming to the winter months and it was cold, and I didn't want little kitties to be out in the cold. We spent the night in the vets. It was after hours, so freaking expensive. $1,500. Oh my God. Did you pass out? Oh my God. That's insane. I can't let my cat out. We have way too many coyotes. He wouldn't last. Oh, yeah. No way. He wouldn't last a day at all. See, you got to worry about coyotes. I got to worry about cars and trucks. In the summer, well, if we're on the porch upstairs, we'll let her out on the porch and she'll nose around and then she'll go back in. The other cat we had used to sit on the railing and go after the birds on the power lines. I'm thinking someday he's going to jump. I know it. So I had to watch him carefully. And then I had one cat, because I used to have a swing on my porch as well. I had one cat used to like to come out there and sit with me and swing with me. She loved the swing. But that's as far as they're allowed to go. Which is great with me because then I don't have to worry about, ticks, fleas, all that fun stuff that like to attach themselves to your animals. So that's one less thing we got to worry about. Oh my God, the final St. Greece. You're the one that I want. Took 20 minutes to do, and boy, with Pump, you're looking up all kinds of interesting stuff. I have a specific vet bill savings account. Oh, yes. Lucky for that. That's a good idea, though. Do you have insurance, Pinky? Because this is what everybody says. You should get insurance for your pets. I said, please. I struggle to get insurance for myself. Never mind my dog. But it is a good idea if you can afford to do that, to have it. Covers those high bills because it's never cheap at the vet, ever. Even just for shots and all of that. And what's great is here, our Humane Societies it's once a year, and it's usually towards the summer. They do clinics, so you can bring your pet there and have the shots done at like next to nothing, $10-$20. So that's usually what I do for Athena is I bring her up there and get her, the rabies shot and all the things that are standard by New York state law. I don't go overboard. And it costs me $20. Better than hundreds of dollars. Good morning, Holly. How are you? Oh, never late. Never, never, never. I need to build my emergency fund back up. I had a vehicle. Yeah, that does it. Vehicle repairs, house repairs. That's what we were we had money set aside for house stuff and then had to be used. And of course, now my parents need a new shower stall. And I told you guys how I had a contractor come here and holy shit, the money he wanted. I'm like, well, thanks for stopping by. Looks like we're doing it ourselves. So that'll be the springtime project at some point here. Ripping out an old tub and shower and putting in just the shower stall. We've got to find something that's not going to cost us a fortune, and we'll just have to put it in ourselves. And that's the downside, because I was hoping if the contractor comes, it would be just, one day in and out. For us, it's going to take several days because my father drives me crazy. He just can't stay out of it. Paranormal Gatekeeper. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are well. Pop, did you know that the city scene in The Matrix, when the people are in duplicate, they are all identical twins? Oh, no, I didn't know that either. Interesting. Interesting. Thanks for posting that, Pinky. Yeah, guys, go check out the merch. There might be something in there that tickles your fancy. It's not too hard. You could probably do as good a job as a contractor if your minis are any indicator. Well, I see. Thanks, Wiz. We've done it. I grew up doing construction work. I'm just getting old, man. I don't want to do it. So we're gonna call in some friends to help out who are in construction, and I've got one guy who loves to do the demo stuff. So I'll have him come in, rip everything out, and then help us. We should be able to do it in a day or two if we do it, all day. Of course, that all depends on what's behind the walls. And if I know what's behind the walls, then it's going to take longer because we'll have to frame everything out. It's an old house, and we have like that clapboard crap. It's just, oh God. When you put a nail in a wall and it bounces because it's not going through that clapboard stuff. And I think that's what's behind this. So that means we're going to have to frame it all out 2x4s. And yeah. So that's the nightmare. And then there's a window there that we want to block out because my father doesn't want the window there anymore. So that'll all have to be done, insulated. And I don't want to do it. Same here, never watched a Matrix film. The genre doesn't appeal to me. I watched some of it, but never watched the whole movie, to believe it or not. Even though I like Keanu Reeves, I just, Pop advice, watch the first one only. Yeah, that's what it is. Once you get past that's the thing. I don't really like watching sequels to movies because they usually suck. Or remakes. When they do a remake, they usually mess it up, and it's just because I've seen some remakes and I'm thinking, oh, why? Why did they allow them to do it? It's bad. Oh, how you doing? Was any better? Oh, was Wiz feeling poorly? I'm sorry to hear that. Like I said, guys, I'm out of the loop. I've been for the last couple of weeks. I'm so behind on everything, so I don't know what's going on. Just throw stuff at me and I'll figure it out. Out of the loop. Like I was thinking, oh great, I get to relax last night. Because I did get in the miniature figurines that you guys wanted me to get and paint online. So those come in. So I was playing around with a little bit of that. Then I realized, oh shit, I didn't even do the magazine upload. I'm thinking, oh God. So I had to hurry up and do that. So I did it. I got it on there. My favorite all-time movie is The Green Mile. Oh, I know. It's such a sad movie. It really is. But great movie. Great actors. It's a shame that Michael Duncan had passed away so soon because I really would have loved to have seen him in other stuff. Going through Bell's palsy right now, but not feeling bad, just frustrated. with having only half a face. Oh no. Oh no. So get a mask, wear it on that one side, and you could do your impression of Phantom of the Opera and just keep going. That's all. Hopefully it gets better. There's a scene when Reeves wears a long leather jacket and does this crazy ninja moves, amazing stuff. Yeah, that is pretty neat. Green Mile makes me cry. Me too. Me too. Because I just, you feel the pain that poor man's going through, and then of course, then the emotions that the other ones have towards him and what's going on. It does make you cry. Never watch Highlander 2, never. Oh, okay. Not a good one, huh? There are just some movies that really tug at the heartstrings, like the Titanic movie. The scene where the mother is putting the kids to bed as the ship is sinking and the old couple hugging in bed. Oh my God, I cried terrible. I'm thinking, oh my God, she's putting her children to bed to die. I was like, oh my God. I'm a dork. I enjoy animated movies like How to Train Your Dragon. Well, that's not a dork. It's just I enjoy a good animated movie. One of my favorites is Dark Crystal. Love that movie. What is the I also like not a lot of people don't like it, but Avatar. I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was amazing how they made it, how they did it. Uh James makes me cry and Bambi. Oh, but no, I enjoy a good animated movie if it's done well. It's got a good story. Oh my God, I sobbed at that scene. I know. I mean, here, like you said, here she is telling them a story, and I'm thinking, "Oh God, no." My husband's looking at me and saying, "Oh, this is awful." It's just awful. Marley and Me, there was snot. Oh, jeez. Uh, The Lion King, Never Ending Story. I wish. Oh, I love Never Ending Story. Yes, great movie too. Oh, what was the other one there? Fern Gully. I enjoyed Fern Gully. That was great. I haven't seen the second Avatar. I don't know if that's any good. Anybody see that one? Avatar was okay, just way too long. They should have just spr Yeah, I really enjoyed how they and I watched the documentary of the process and how they did it. It's incredible. And it makes you think, back in the day when we watched movies and we thought the special effects were great then, nothing compared to now. What we had was lame compared to what they can do now. I've seen all 3. So are they good? Like I said, the first one, I really enjoyed it, but I haven't seen the other ones. It was okay, but again, too long. Yeah, they tend to be a bit long. Old school. I like From Whom the Bell Tolls. I never nothing. A lot of the old classic movies are awesome, and it's a shame that the kids nowadays they don't discover them unless you make them watch them. A lot of them were a riot, for one, and then I liked a lot of their so-called horror movies, classic horror movies, because they achieved what just facial expressions and music and movement, what we achieve with you know, the gory stuff. and special effects. I mean, you're really good when you can just make that face or do whatever they're doing, and it's just a movement or just, that laugh at the right moment where it would scare the hell out of you. So, they did a good job back then. They actually worked to make that stuff work out. I used to love old Clint Eastwood. Oh, me too. Oh God. My favorite actually is Josie Wales. Yeah, but with the advanced graphic capabilities, well, I have a 90-minute movie. Yeah, yeah. Also, you got to think, it's the writers. Nowadays, it's not that many good writers. I love old Vincent Price. My favorite is Vincent Price. The House of Wax with Vincent Price. Oh, classic. But Vincent Price was the man. Like I said, he was one he could just give you that look or say that phrase or whatever. You're like, send chills down your spine. The guy was classic horror. Outlaw Jesse Wales. Yes. Yeah, I love that. Actually, that's one movie my husband doesn't like because my husband's a big fan of Clint Eastwood. And I really don't care for that one. But I enjoy that one. And then that movie, Jeremiah Johnson. Love that movie too. It's just something about it. I love it. And Vincent Price has such an awesome narration voice. Yeah, see, and that's my original thought for my theme for my night show. I wanted to have a section in it where Vincent Price was reading, you know, off some of the words to the music. And we just it didn't happen. It just didn't happen. I forgot the first person I asked to help me with it, and they're like, "Who's Vincent Price?" And I'm thinking, "What? Okay, that ain't gonna happen. You don't even know who the guy is." Holy crap! Dating myself. I used to watch Hammer House of Horror with my nan. Ever see Clint E. and Paint Your Wagon? He sings in it. Real? No, I haven't seen that. The one movie that he did I didn't care for was where he played, and I don't remember the name of it, but he played a sergeant in the services, and he just doesn't have the voice for that. When they're going through basic training and you got the sergeant yelling in your face, he just didn't have the voice for that character. I mean, it was a good movie, but Lee Marvin's wasn't it, Sage? But no, I didn't see that one where he sings that. Was he a good singer? We might be surprised. He might have been a good singer. I tried to track an old Frank Sinatra one when he picks up Ginger Rogers off the bottom step and she swishes around full skirt. Anyone? Oh boy. No, I'd have to look that one up. Jeremiah Johnson was great. Yeah, it's a classic. Just say he's the guy who plays the narrator. I did whiz, and they still like, oh, I don't know who. I'm thinking, oh my God. I mean, I'm old, but shit, not that old. You don't know who that is. I'm like, you really need to go check that out. Because it's the first reference I said, the Michael Jackson Thriller album where he's, narrating part of the song. No, don't know who that is. I don't remember who it was. I was thinking, whoa, that was Heartbreak Ridge. Yeah, good movie. I just don't think he had the voice for the character. Because, when you get into the military and you're, excuse me, basic training sergeant is screaming in your face, he just didn't have the scream for it. Yeah, I know Wiz. Can you believe it? You're like, that's what I was like, wow. You have no idea who that is. Okay. Google it. You're missing out on a lot if you don't know who Vincent Price is. What's happening to the world? We're being lost in a pile of garbage is what's going on. Everybody's lost in the crap that's on, like all these TikTok and all that other shit, all these little short, little dumb reels. And, and I watch some of that stuff too. Some of it's funny. Some of it I can't stand. But that's what these people do with their time instead of actually looking up, good old movies. I haven't been to the movie theater in years because there hasn't been anything that makes me want to go to the movies, to be honest. I'll see the new movies coming out and I'm like, nah, ain't nothing I want to see in a theater. I'll wait till it comes out on DVD. I liked Clint and 2 Meals for Sister. Yeah, that's a man with no name. One of my favorites of the old movies, Arsenic and Old Lace. Freaking hilarious. And if nobody's seen, you guys got to see that one because that one is hilarious. Play Misty for me, Bronco, Billy, Dirty Harry. Yeah, that was one of my husband's favorite, Dirty Harry. My husband was big into Clint Eastwood and who's the other guy? Oh my God. I can see his face and it's not coming. It'll come to me. the other cop dude. What the hell is his name? Shit. I went to see The Nuns 2. Left my seat 3 times. Oh boy. Charles Bronson. There you go. Yeah, this my husband loved Charles Bronson and Clint Eastwood. Oh, and Sylvester Stallone. Anything, Rocky. All of the Godfather movies. God, he used to watch those over and over and thinking, okay, I put something else on. I don't want to watch that. Do you want to see a fun spaghetti western? My Name is Nobody with Terrence Hill and Henry Fonda. Oh, okay. I never seen that one. It's one that I haven't discovered. It was fun. And Topper was good. Ghost movie, very funny. Yeah, it was. But I was saying, you don't realize, because you always see these people. Is back in the day, it was always like the dancing and the singing and all that crap, and But when you find out that they were great at doing money, it's like, holy crap! I am really impressed. Good morning, Mason. How are you today? Great show yesterday. I caught what I could of it. My schedule's been so screwed up that I play catch up with everybody, but I enjoyed what I caught. Thank you, Pinky, for the gifted membership. And you know what that means? She gets, here it goes. If you guys aren't awake, you will be now. Yeah! Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Godfather 1 was brilliant, 2 amazing, but 3 diabolical. Yeah. They were good movies, but I don't want to watch it 400 times either. I'm good, thank you. Bob carried the show. Yeah. It was a good show. And it was nice to finally see the man behind the camera. See, I haven't done my hair today, so I look like Beaker from the Muppets. Heather. Beaker from Memer, 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 memer. Have you seen the Creepshow movies? It's a Stephen King. Yes, yes. Love the Creepshow stuff. I'm not a big horror fan because I get irritated by watching horror movies. I don't know. Maybe I just need to stop doing that. I get mad because it's always the same thing. The blonde, big boob chick and she runs through the woods, falls down, always twists her ankles, and he gets her. And I'm thinking, oh, come on, man. I'm sure there's girls out there like that, but most of the people that I know, they're not falling down. They're running, or they turn and they go fight. You know what I mean? Yeah, Stephen King cameos in all of his movies. Meteor shit. You remember that part? That was him. Yeah, nailed Beaker. Beaker was one of my favorites. And the Muppet Aliens, hilarious. The Alien movies are good. Yes, I liked, which I did see the first one. Yes, I seen a couple of them. Saw that in the theater when I was little. That was so funny. But see, that was great about the Alien movies is because the women were portrayed as, strong women, not the poor little defenseless little girl. And come on, man. The cockroach episode freaked me out. Yeah, anything to do with the cockroaches creeped me out. Ugh. There are so many alien movies now. I can't keep up. See, that's what we were saying, Mason. These people can't come up with anything good. I mean, there's got to be talent out there. Come up with new ideas instead of beating the same old horse. I like the oh, I did too. Mummy movies were good. I'm back. I'm working, and I had visitors. Well, tell them that you're on a break. It's the morning break. Do not disturb. Muppet Babies rocked too. I know all the words to the theme tune. They are too scared to fail to try new things, unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. So then when you hear about these movies and you're thinking, oh, and you see the previews, like that's the best part is the preview. That's why I don't waste my money at the theater because it's not cheap to go to the movies nowadays. And you go to the movie and then the movie sucks. It's not like they're going to give you your money back. The latest Predator movie is pretty good. Oh, is it? I honestly think I could say the last time I was in a theater, we took the kids. That was the last Harry Potter, I think. That's a long time ago. Afternoon break, but yes. Oh, there you go. So yeah, afternoon for you. Just say, I'm sorry. Put the sign up. Do not disturb. Of course, that doesn't always work because when I'm doing the show and I have a sign on the door for my studio that on live, and my husband pays no attention to it. He just opens the door. He pays no attention. Nobody pays attention to it. So it's pretty much just hanging there, just because. I think we should be able to get our money back, and then they just memory wipe it out of my brain. Seems fair. There you go. That seems fair. Especially when I know a lot of people, paid the price for the movie. They sit there for a little while and they're like, "Oh man," and they get up and they just leave. So there goes, a good $60 down the toilet. That's pretty bad. They are replaying Shawshank Redemption to my flick this month. I'll have to go look away a couple of times though. Yeah, that was a good movie. And that's where they fall into, like, like I said, the remake deal. Oh, let's remake this one. No, please don't. If you can't improve upon it, don't remake it because it's never good. Movies now I have a hard time with. The background and the music is so loud, I can't hear them talking. I have to watch them at home. Yeah, I prefer watching them at home because it is just noisy. Depending if it's a certain films you need to see on a big screen. Like when Jurassic Park come out, that had to be seen on the big screen with the theater sound because that's just incredible. And then I remember when they started having the surround sound for homes, we got a surround sound unit and we play. It's the first movie we put in was Jurassic Park. And then of course my father calls upstairs, "What the hell?" It sounded like the dinosaur coming through the floor. I was dying laughing. So, all of the impact sounds and all, it was just awesome. Same thing like with Star Wars. Then you get all the fight scenes with the spaceships and just great. So those are the kind of movies that you really need to see on a big screen. But the other ones, yeah, that's all right. Just watch it at home. I wouldn't leave. I paid even if it's crappy. Oh, no, I've seen people just get up and go. I think the last movie that my son and his girl went to go see, he fell asleep in the theater. Like, she had to wake him up. He was snoring. So that tells you how good that movie was. Missed many movies from the back row. Ooh, fresh. Paranormal Agitator, you may want to rethink your drinking game. The fakers will make you. Yeah, I know. He'll be soused. It's like when Kenny hits that tea on a Friday, boy. I love it when he starts getting a little tippy because then it just makes it all the more fun. Actually, I'm looking forward to next month. Mason's going to be joining me again with a panel of others for a great show. Hopefully, we have some good conversation, and maybe if they're drinking a little, it might be a little more interesting than that. I've actually got a movie set up. We have to pull screen about 2 sounds spent, small fortune on it. Yeah, you can. You know what? And we used the surround sound for a while, and we don't even use it anymore. It's just something else for me to dust now. But it's. And actually, I think the last movie that I seen here at home was the first Aquaman. I think that was the last actual movie I saw at home, which I thought was pretty good. I haven't seen the second one. It's nice to have all of those setups. I mean, like I said, we used it for the longest time, and then we don't use it anymore. Half the time, I don't even get to sit to watch a whole movie because either somebody's calling me for something, or I end up falling asleep. That don't take much. That's my problem when I'm watching people's stuff on YouTube. And I'm like, oh, I've been waiting to see this live or this or that. And I'll be laying there listening. And next thing I know, I wake up and it's over. It's terrible. Last movie I saw 28 years ago. I saw 28 years later, Bone Temple. It was so loud that I had to push my headphones off my ears because there was a slight gap. Wow. At the time that I was in the last time I was in the theater, some kids were eating sweets really loud, so the entire thing could be named Revenge of the Sweets. Oh boy. Yeah, my son's a bit dyslexic. Thank God that um, the school that he went to, they caught it right away and helps him out with that. So there's stuff that I do. I don't even know if they have a name for it. I don't know if anybody else does this. Like, say you're writing something down or you're typing something, and of course you're thinking of the words you're typing in. Oh, I have a bad habit of thinking the word and then I skip and type the next word, thinking that I already put the word in that I was thinking of. I do that a lot, and I've always done that. And then when I'm proofreading, I think, wait a minute, I didn't even put that word in there. That's because I thought it and then I typed the next one. I don't do that when I'm writing it down, only when I'm typing. The stupidest movie I've ever seen, Minecraft movies. I never saw that. We don't have a TV here. Just have my laptop to watch movies, wireless headphones, so I don't drive folks buggy. Oh yeah. See, I watch most of the stuff either on a tablet or my phone. If I'm laying down, I'm watching it on my phone. And I'll wake up, my glasses are still on my face and phone in hand. And it's like, actually, that happened last night. I was watching something. Didn't even get halfway through it. And I woke up an hour later. Gee, I probably should go to bed, seeing that I passed out. No TV. I'd come in here again. We've got a bunch of TVs. I don't watch any of them. And a reason for that is the only way I can get away with being left alone is if I'm laying down and watch something. Because if I sit in the living room, the dog is all over me. She won't leave me alone. So you really can't relax and watch anything when you get a dog jumping in your face wanting to play. And she's just a pain in my ass. Oh, Sage. Yeah, I don't know what it is that I do with what they would call that. You think the word and go to the next word and type that down. I don't know what the hell that is, but I've always done that. It drives me nuts. Some kind of weird thing. I know I'm unique apparently. Is everybody ready for the Easter holiday? You got your candies and all your goodies ready for that day. I got to finish going buying my dinner stuff. And we don't have little ones here, so I just get a bag of candy and put it in a bowl. Here you go. Happy Easter. We don't even color eggs now anymore. Because actually, that's my father asked me, "Oh, you're gonna get eggs to color?" I go, "For who?" There's no little ones here to color eggs for. So I just end up making deviled eggs. There you go. There's your eggs. Either me own dyslexic. Hello, Mrs. Prism. How are you today? I got lots of flat Easter eggs. Flat Easter eggs? I mean, we used to do all, and it was fun doing all that stuff, but there's no kids anymore. So it's, I've got like 2 totes in the attic full of Easter decorations. I don't even put those out anymore because I don't want to go get them. They're in the attic. I'm in lurking mode because walking. Oh, okay. Not a problem. Are you getting in that exercise? We have some hot cross buns in the freezer. There you go. We pretty much, because everybody's grown up, we pretty much just enjoy the dinner. The dinner, the dessert, and the conversation. Because we used to do the egg game and all that stuff, and we don't even do that anymore. And I already, gave warning to everybody. You're going to come and help this year because now that mom's a hot mess. I said, I don't have time to take care of her and cook a full dinner for 12 people. So nobody shows up. I'm going to say to hell with it and lock myself away. And that's it. Flat Easter eggs or blocks of chocolate. Okay. So geez, blocks of chocolate. My go-to is M&M's. You get a bag of M&M's, put them in a bowl. There you go. There's your candy. To sleep dry. Oh, I know. Poor Julie. How did that go? That's right. She had the ride from hell. Waiting out. Pain. Fell asleep until about 2 hours ago. Oh my goodness. That just was. I know how you feel. That must have been horrible. And you, poor thing, you got no choice. Me, I would have said, forget it. I'm not doing that. You people are nuts. Alexis color eggs. Yeah. I always wanted to do the fancy. What is it? Is it Ukrainian? The Ukrainian eggs where they were. You have to hand paint and all. Those are so cool. I've always wanted to do those, and I've never done them. So just lay there and vegetate, Julie. We understand. That literally was a ride from hell. I know it was. And then, you were there how long? 20 minutes? And then you had to go back home. That was the deal I had with a rheumatologist. And I'm like, no, I'm not driving all that way so you can see me for 5 minutes. And then I have to drive all the way back home again. If you can't find somebody in my area, then I'm just not going to go. Julie, triple hugs for the hurt. Yeah, it has to be virtual hugs because I guarantee you nobody can touch her today. Her body's like, nope. It's bad enough that you're in full blown pain mode and then you have to sit in a vehicle for hours. So you're cranky and miserable by the time you get to your appointment. And then they wonder why you're such in a bad mood. Hello? Terrible, terrible crap they put us through. It's just like when my mother, I didn't even, I wasn't even thinking bed sores. I'm thinking, oh shit, now she's got 2 of them. Thinking, great, something else I got to worry about and add to the list. So when I talked to the doctors this morning, I said, listen, this is my first experience with this crap. I told her what I was doing, and she goes, nope, you're doing everything right. I think, oh, good. I said, but I need you guys to prescribe some kind of medication. I mean, they have good antibiotic cream and shit in the store, but I just worry. I don't want any infection to settle in these stupid things. So they're going to be sending something so I can take care of the issue. And there's no doctors around here that will touch me. skeletal disorder. I drove, of course. You drove? Oh my God. So that made it even worse. See, yeah, you're pretty much like in the same boat as I am because all the doctors around here say, well, there's nothing more we can do for you. Well, thanks. Thanks for all the help. And now we want to send you here. And I'm like, no, I'm not driving hours for someone to see me. So I just suck it up. Okay, I thought I was gonna die last night by the time I was done. I told my husband, take the dog out. You do that's it. I'm done. Work is fairly busy this morning. Really, for a Wednesday. I'm trying to cram it all in before Friday gets here. And a lot of people I think are gonna have Friday off because of the holiday. Usually places give you 3 days off. I'm still stressed out to eat. I haven't eaten since yesterday dinner. I'll be hungry like a wolf this evening. Oh my goodness. She'll be doing a fridge raid. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell to make for dinner. I have no clue. And it's my father. What's for dinner? I said, I have no idea. I haven't even gotten that far yet, Dad. I just don't know. I'll come up with something. Then I'll ask my husband. He's, well, I don't care. Yeah, you're a big help. Thanks. And then when I do decide on something, I make it, well, I really didn't want that. Well, you didn't say. So guess what? You're stuck with it or make a sandwich. Excuse me. My son complains about that with his girlfriend because she says, well, what do you want for dinner? He goes, I don't care. Just make something. I'll eat it. My son's not picky. Because she's always trying to be very accommodating, which is wonderful of her. But I just told her, just make it. Just make whatever you're thinking. He'll eat it. He doesn't care. As long as it tastes good and it's filling, he doesn't care. Had to go around with a doc I was supposed to go see. They called and wanted me in that day. I told them I couldn't. I needed at least 2.5 hours lead time. I have a 2-hour travel alone. Then they tried to say I refused an appointment. Yeah, see, they don't understand it. It's like, you just can't drop everything and run there, especially if you've got that far of a ride. So, I just tell them, no, I'm not going that far. Find somebody closer. I'm sorry. You people get over it. I want chips and sausage. That's what Heather's going to have for dinner. I have no clue what to make. What says that sounds like me. I know. I'll name off things. Well, do you want this? Do you want that? No. Well, what the hell you want? I don't know. I said, well, then guess what? I'm going to make you pick, and then either you eat it or you don't. I'm not making 2 or 3 different things. Sorry. The kitchen don't run that way no more. I don't have time for that. And usually I'll think of something the night before and then, take stuff to thaw out or whatever. And so I'm ahead of the game. But yeah, last night I was just shot. So now today I got to figure out what the frick to make. Yeah, they tried to drop me saying I refused the appointment. It wasn't a refusal. I didn't even have enough time to get there. Yes, that's what I'd say. Say, I don't live next door. What the hell's the matter with you? Does your son know? Yes, my son knows how to cook. He does actually a lot of the cooking. His girlfriend's still in the learning mode, which made me nervous in the beginning. I'm thinking, okay, is my son going to starve to death here? It's a good thing I taught him how to cook. But she's trying, so I give her credit. She's trying. It's a hit or miss because she's never made a lot of the things, but she's trying, so, and that's worth everything. Before you know it, she'll be an old pro, and we won't have to worry about nothing. But yeah, my son, I always said it a long time ago. I had to teach him how to take care of himself and to cook because the girls nowadays can't even boil water. It's pretty sad. Hello, Wayne. How are you? Here after my beauty sleep. Oh, yes, because you've got to be all fresh and ready. We've got Sir Wayne on tonight. Hello, James. How are you? The missus says, "What's for dinner?" I just say food. Yeah. There you go, food. He's got to be all rested and beautiful for the tonight's show. Sir Wayne. I need I need more than beauty sleep. I think I need coma for about a couple weeks. But then everything would fall apart. That's right. You got to put your best smiles on for tonight. So get your best questions ready for Wayne. Let's trip him up. Don't forget to burn cinnamon around in your doorways and wish apples. If you like, it's the first. Yeah, I know. It's the first. Watch out for the pranksters.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
It's the spaceship. It's here to pick me up. Thanks for posting that, Pinky. Smileys and perfumes. Oh, he's gonna be all nice and prim and proper. Sure, Wayne. No. It's gonna be a good time. And of course, the nurse isn't going to start until Friday for my mom. So, yeah, I'm going to have to hurry up, go downstairs, feed her, get her washed up, throw the nightgown on, and plop her into bed and run back up here. Cram that all in. It seems to be all I'm doing is just running from here to there. And it's probably why I ended up with a cramp in my leg this morning. I don't like jam, oddly. Really? You don't? I like raspberry. It's good. Of course, anything raspberry is on my list. One of my favorite fruits. My husband's grape jam. It's like, I'm just kind of like tired of eating grapes. I always switch it up. I like blackberry too. Blackberry's awesome. But I'll have the either on toast or crackers. I don't mix it with peanut butter. Peanut butter's okay, but I have peanut butter once a year. That's my peanut butter. And it's usually on a spoon. That's about it. Not in a sandwich. But one scoop of peanut butter. My husband looks at it and goes, "Yep, that's my peanut butter for the year. Thanks." Bed sores, just remembered wherever there's a bone sticking out. Yeah, it's oh god. Well, like she usually likes to sleep on her right side, so it's on the thigh area where she's laying. So it's thinking great. So she had a bit of a fit because we had her on her back last night, but it's all right. I can't lay her on that side until those heal up. I wouldn't mind jam, but I don't eat a lot of bread. Yeah, that's why I usually, crackers or as I've gotten weirder, as I've gotten older, certain food textures and foods shift me. Oh, I totally understand that. I've got food texture issues too. Shrimp, can't touch shrimp. Makes me gag. Peanut butter and peanuts make me gag. Oh, bro, do they? I like golden raspberry better than regular ones. Don't care much for raspberry. In tea, it tastes like jelly to me. Oh, really? Yeah, peanut butter, like I said, my husband will open up. He loves crunchy peanut butter. and he'll do peanut butter and jelly all the time. And I'll say, oh, let me see the jar. And I get a spoon, and it's a teaspoon. And I get a scoop, and I go, that's it. That's all I need. It's not I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't care whether or not I eat it. I made strawberry syrup last summer, not jam. It was meant to be bought a book this year. Actually making now I know there's a lot of sugar in making jams and jellies. I did it one year. I did a blackberry jam, and I added my own little touch to it. I put a little cinnamon in it, and I gave it away as it took 7 cups of sugar. I was like, holy crap. It come out beautifully, and I ended up giving it away as Christmas presents, and everybody loved it. And of course, that was years ago because I haven't had time to make that either. That's an all-day event. Mayo and watermelon is pretty good. Yeah, I would say so. Ooh. I was listening to that. Yeah. Mayo. Of course, I've never put salt on watermelon. I know a lot of people say that's great, but I don't need any more salt. I just eat the watermelon on its own. I like peanuts. Yeah, peanut I do too, but not, I've said before that I like all of the nuts. I just don't want them in my food. Strawberry and cinnamon. What I made was blackberry and cinnamon. And it's actually everybody's like, "What did you put in this?" And one of my friends, her husband loved it. He ate the whole jar. And I said, "Well, I put some cinnamon in it," and it just brought it home. It was awesome. That's probably why people like jalapeno jam. Yeah, I make chili jam, Jello, as you Americans call it. Chili jam, Jello, as you Americans call it. So, jelly, I think is what you're talking about. We call it jam, we call it jelly. It's pretty much the same stuff. Salt on watermelon doesn't sound right, but I'll have to try it. Yeah, they say it enhances the flavor. I don't know. I just eat it. I don't need to add anything to it. But I've heard that for years. Put just a little sprinkle of salt on it, and it enhances the flavor of the watermelon. But mayo, no. Mayo only goes, I like mayonnaise, but I'm sorry if Crow's listening. Not on hot dogs. I tried it. Ugh, no. Spicy mustard on a hot dog. We call it jam in the UK. Yeah, Jello is like a pudding. Right. Oh, I've used blackberry and it jumped on me. Pepper before. It worked. Cinnamon sounds lush. Yeah, you sprinkle just that little bit of cinnamon in there, and it really enhances the jelly. It really does. My dad would make blueberry jam when we were on vacation when I was young. He would go out, collect a ton of blueberries, cook it one of those small gas stoves. Yeah, it's awesome. See, that's what when I went and got all the fresh blackberries, and you cook them all down, you add all that sugar and everything you got to add to it. And I said, what the hell? I'm going to add, I think I remember it was like because it was a large pot, maybe a teaspoon of cinnamon to the mix, and everybody loved it. I made chips last week, tasted like it. Soup we had no potatoes in. Ginger and sugar with white melon. See, I don't put anything on my fruit. I just eat it as is. But that's the first time I've ever heard that. Ginger and sugar. Some people add sugar. I don't know. I just think, like when I go shopping, either today or tomorrow, I need to get some fresh pineapple because I seen a thing where somebody made pineapple ice cream, and I'm thinking, oh, that's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, see, you're lucky. I don't have blackberries. I've got raspberries here on our property. But usually the birds eat them all before I can get out there. But blackberries, yeah, take advantage of that because here they're expensive. You go to the farmer's market or whatever, or the Amish markets, and you're paying a good price for them, but it's worth it because you only get them that certain time of year. I need to buy cinnamon for my smoothies. Goes well with fruit. Yeah, it just enhances the flavor. It just gives it a little something extra. And a lot of people can't pick it out. They're thinking, "What is that?" But they really like it. And like I said, it was a hit with the jam that I made. So, my God, that was 5, 6 years ago when I made that. I haven't had. I used to can every year. I haven't had to do that time for none of that stuff. I want to buy an ice cream maker, but I hear they go quickly. Yeah, if you can find an older one, that would be awesome. Ice cream is unusually cool, downright cold. Yeah. Blackberries are intrusive, are also a carnivorous plant, but the berries are so good. Yeah. I know. I always forget about the berry bushes that we have, and I go and I'm doing yard work, and oh my God, I get nailed with them. One year I got so mad I chopped it down. I'm like, son of a bitch. Leg full of thorns. I made blackberry sorbet once. Oh, wow. That sounds good. I can go for that. I buy them frozen, the forest fruits. Yeah, usually that's if I get them fresh, and if I'm not going to use them right away, then I will freeze them. I don't like to get them frozen from the store, in the packages because they're always crap. But if you can get them fresh somewhere and then freeze them, better result. They're not all mush when you thaw them out. Actually, I still have a bag of fresh strawberries that I froze last summer in my freezer. My husband keeps eyeballing them. He wants me to make strawberry shortcake. Yeah, actually, that's the only thing I will add sugar to is the strawberries. Well, of course, because it's strawberry shortcake, but it gives you that extra juice. And yeah, it makes the sour one sweeter. Definitely does that. Now I'm getting a stuffy nose. Here we go. The allergies have begun. Don't you just hate it when you ask a friend or family for the ingredients of a meal you like and they say it's a secret recipe? That annoys me. I only do that with one recipe that I have, and it's my cheesecake recipe. It was my grandmother's recipe, and I don't share that. But otherwise, no, I always tell everybody, you want it? I'll write it down and send it to you. I'm looking forward to next Tuesday. I have to drive around that area for a different doctor's appointment. So now you've got to go back? Oh my God. Well, you better rest now until next Tuesday because you're going to need it. I go golden raspberry plants from the store. When the berries grew, they were regular berries, and I was frustrated. Um, oh, wow. Season after buying them, I could still take it back. Good morning, Betty. How are you? Lovely to see you this morning. Actually, because it's the pollination thing. That's what it is, Wiz. Like here, we had purple lilac trees here, and we tried to plant one for white lilacs. And of course, with the bees, they cross pollinated, so it come out purple. We were talking about fruit. We were talking about movies. We were talking about making jam and fresh fruit. So yeah, my mother was a little upset about that because she wanted the white to go with the purple, and no, cross pollinated, so they all turn out purple. So that's pretty much what happens. Apparently, purple is the dominant color. Having a hard day, but okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better for you. Julie said, "This is my day off." I was saying, well, if you got to take that trip again next Tuesday, just take, take the rest of the week off. You're going to need to recharge the batteries. Do you guys eat bananas? Of course. Nothing like a good banana. But it can't get too soft because then it's kind of gross. Then I make banana bread. I don't like overly ripe fruit. That's a texture thing for me. Hopefully, yeah, the day gets better for you, Betty. Hopefully, we can make you smile a little bit here this morning. I mean, the banana conversation could go in so many directions. You know what I mean? All depends on how you want to work it. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's got a overly ripe bananas, and I have a friend who will eat them. When your bananas start to turn black, she'll still eat. I'm thinking, oh God, no. That's when you use them for banana bread. Too ripe. Ugh. That makes sense. There is a blackberry bush on the other side of the fence. Where it is, maybe I will go dig up my original plant if it's still alive. Yeah, it's cross. That sounds like it's cross pollinating. So yeah, you might have to move it. I almost had that problem out in my front yard because I have a red rose bush, climbing rose bush, and then I bought a coral rose bush, which is huge. The first year I planted it, beautiful coral roses. The second year, they were slightly pink, and I'm thinking, "Uh-oh." I thought, because of the pollination with the red. And then last year, it was loaded with the coral color again, so, it worked out. But it's gorgeous when it's in full bloom. I'll have to take some photographs and post them. Well worth the money, gorgeous plant. At least it survived. Where, like I've said before, I should have a full English garden in my yard. But between, you know, moles and all these critters, the bunnies, everything, they eat everything. I should have a field of gladiolas and tulips. I don't have none. They're gone, all gone. They ate all the bulbs. I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm not planting no more of that stuff. Little furry shits ate everything. Bananas, how do you eat yours? Very carefully, Heather. I'm ready for a break already, and that's just not right. I know. Well, I'm sitting here, everything's on fire. My whole body is inflamed, and it's because we've got more rain coming. So after I get off here, I'm going to have to take something for pain. I know it's bad. Like I said, my fingernails are hurting. Everything's hurting. It's bad news. And usually I could sneak through the day without any issues. It's just the normal. But when rain's coming, it's just, I'm miserable. Wow, we had some tulips that we couldn't kill. I had to dig them up and move them. And then they spread. Oh no, my tulip, everything's gone. Moles, hedgehogs, groundhogs, all of them. They just wiped everything out. And I did everything that I possibly could to stop them. No. Hundreds of dollars in flowers just set up for the buffet. I'm thinking, that's it. I'm surprised they haven't eaten anything that we've planted that had a bulb is pretty much destroyed. The lilies, we still have those. Those still come up. But I had some beautiful flowers, and there's nothing. Nothing. It's all gone. I got my rose bushes, and that's about it. Hey, girly, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Betty. Yeah, it's the weather. We've been floating over here, so just I'm on fire, not in a good way. I see here now. It's PT tomorrow. It's stuff Friday, investigation Saturday, nearly paid for. I feel like an old prospector guy with a donkey from that 70s show with the gentle Ben guy or whatever, and he liked my weathered elbow. I'm trying to figure out who she's talking about. Is it an old prospector guy with a donkey from that 70s show with the gentle Ben guy or whatever? I don't know. It's not ringing a bell on who that would be. And now all I've had is coffee this morning. My stomach's starting to grumble. It's hungry. Feed me. Well, that's what I was wondering if it was Grizzly Adams, but he wasn't old. I loved Grizzly Adams. I wanted to marry Grizzly Adams. I just thought he was the best. My husband doesn't look anything like Grizzly Adams. So I don't know where it went wrong there. I loved Grizzly. He was just like the ultimate male figure for me. Big, woodsman, just, yeah. My husband doesn't look nothing like it. Oh, I know who she's talking about. I can't think of the name. Do we say this old guy with the donkey that stole all her rounds and talk to? I don't know. He's always saying, it's gonna rain. My elbows are creaky. Oh, I don't know. My white rose often has pale pink tips on the blooms. I just let it do it. Yeah, that's what I did with the coral one because I was upset because the coral is a different color. You don't usually see coral roses. And when I spotted the bush at the garden center, I'm thinking, oh God, that's beautiful. I've got to have that for the yard. I mean, I'm glad I bought it because it's huge. Now, it only took a couple of years. This thing's huge. And now last year it was back to full coral. So it's just beautiful. And I have black roses in the backyard. And last year they weren't as black. They were more of a deeper purple. So it might be going through a phase thing too. I don't know. But it's the black roses bushes planted over my niece's pet chinchilla. And that was, that's kind of like his monument, the black rose bush. He was a cute little thing. Oh, yeah, black roses. They're awesome. Hard to find, but I found one. Gorgeous. And I thought it was cool that we would just, I go here because, my niece, we we buried her chinchilla in the backyard. I said, well, we'll put this over the top of them. I didn't know that was a real thing. Yeah, it was like I said, they're hard to find. I actually think that they're just like a really deep, dark purple. But when you look at them, they're black. So it's really just a beautiful flower. Tom Selleck, the man with more hair than a chimpanzee. Yeah, but Tom Selleck he was a hottie. I bought white roses, and it's yellow. He bought cranberry bushes. He got gooseberries. Oh, geez, you never know. Hey, how'd it go, Bill? Are you pain free? Well, for now, right? You're probably all numbed up, right? Gooseberries I've never had gooseberries, to be honest with you. I never see them around here. Julie, I read that really quick. I thought she said that Tom Selleck tastes good. I was gonna say, Julie, did you do something that we don't know about? Yummy, Tom Selleck. Let me nibble on that one. We'd be like, yes. But yeah, I hope still numb. Okay, so he's good for a while. He's good for about an hour. Quick, get in what you want to now before the Novocaine wears off. But hopefully they fix the problem and you'll be pain free. Oh, jeez, I wish I knew. Come on, Julie, you got to play that one. Obviously, yes, I've had a taste of that, and it is damn good. Nobody's gonna know. Or plant peppers around the plants they tend to eat. Actually, yeah, that's what I do. Is I actually discovered a spray, an all natural spray. I got at Home Depot, and it's got peppers in it, and it deters all the animals. That's why I got the because we have a groundhog, of course, thanks to the old neighbor that had moved into the neighborhood, and he was eating my plants. He went after the black rose bush the first year, and he ate the flowers off of it. And my husband was outside. He goes, "Boy, she's gonna kill you." I go, yeah, I threatened to wait out in the yard with the bow and arrow and wait for his fat little furry butt to come out of the ground. But I found this spray, and I spray it all around the plants. It works. It's got peppers in it, and it keeps them all away from it. The bugs, the critters. When I was around 18, 20, I used to wear a white suit like Don Johnson from my, oh, yeah. Wayne was smooth. She bonded 2 through 6. Oh, boy. So you had more going on there than you thought. I have to go do a compost run. I think he tastes like coconut. Ah, yeah, coconut. Yeah, really. Probably. Oh, yeah, take red pepper flakes from when you get pizza mix. You need oil spray. Yeah, this stuff that I don't remember the name of it. I'd have to look. I got it on a shelf in the attic way, and you spray it around and on the plants, and it stays for a while. And I think like every 4 days or so, 5 days, you respray, so it sticks. So it must have oil in it. But I've always recommended it to people for the cemeteries because when you plant flowers in the cemetery, that's just a buffet for the deer. And my aunt bitching, I just put those flowers in. That's what the deer are waiting for. So if you spray this spray on them, it's the pepper spray, they won't touch it at all. I don't want to drive another 11 hours. I don't blame you, Julie. As I said, just rest up. That sucks. My mother went through Miami Vice. Bro, socks with loafers phase 2. Oh my God. That's funny. Neem oil you can get at Lowe's. Ah, nice. Like I said, I forgot the name of this stuff, but it's all natural. So because I had to worry about the dog and stuff. But yeah, it's so if the dog ends up licking it, it won't hurt her at all. It smells terrible, but it does the job. All right, finished my cheesy bread. Time for my second walkies and collect packages. So back in lurking mode again. Not a problem. Actually, we're going to about 5 minutes. We're going to be saying good day. That'll be the 2-hour mark. Because I'm going to have to get my stuff together, find something to eat myself, and back downstairs. Lunchtime for Mom. It's too bad you didn't have anybody that could take you there. You know what I mean? I mean, I know it doesn't make it any better because you're still sitting in the car, but At least you could try to be comfortable and not have to worry about driving all that ways. It's like Monday when I took my mom for the checkup. They removed the stitches, which is beautiful. You can't even tell she had an injury there. Cleaned up beautiful. Getting her out of the truck was, oh my God, what a mess that was. We finally did it, but then to put her back in, I said, you got to give me a couple of nurses or something to help me get my mother back in the vehicle. My son couldn't come with us. My son just scoops my mother up and puts her in. I don't, my arms can't do that no more. So just long trips for people who are just having issues just sucks all the way around. That's it for tonight's stream. Sounds like a busy day. Yeah, it's always a busy day. I don't get 5 seconds. Oh, you don't have nobody that can take you. That just stinks. Don't forget to sign your dad up on Lowe's website for veteran discounts. Hell, 10% off. Shop at Lowe's. Yeah, my father always carries his, he says he got his ID with him. So he gets his discounts. They treat my father pretty good because all of my father's medical needs, they come to our house. The doctor comes, the nurses, everybody. So we don't have to, because it's about an hour's ride to take my father for his medical stuff. And I told him, listen, I don't have a vehicle all the time. I don't have the time to drag him to these places. So they have that service where they come right to the house. And it's been beautiful. It's just been, that's why I was hoping they had like some kind of a veterans thing for the bathroom install, because it'd give them a discount at least. But the place that we contacted had no veterans discount. Go watch Tim Conway and Harvey Coleman. Oh, the dentist skit is hilarious. It's one of my favorites. Hello, Roger. How you doing, Roger? Oh boy, thank you, girly, and thank you, Sage. Let's do. Come on, we've got to do it. I have to say thank you. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Now our new members have access to the link for the magazine. Go check it out. Just my way of saying thank you. When sitting or moving, remember where the knees go, the body will follow. So if you can use your mom's body weight. Yeah, what we do is when we pull her up out of the chair and I make her stand. And I'm right in front of her. My father's behind her. And then, yeah, she sometimes will lean over on me, but I want to make her use her legs. So I actually make her walk to wherever I want to put her. It's only a couple of steps, but it's important, And then we get her to, of course, she's complaining the whole time. Oh, we're not hurting you. You're fine. And I think she just still remembers the fall. So she's afraid. And of course, the legs aren't stable. So, which is going to be a blessing. The girl that's coming, she starts Friday evening. She's going to show me some therapy moves and stuff, range of motion moves to help my mother with her legs. I'm still waiting for the physical therapist to show up here. The doctor was supposed to arrange that. Because if she can get back her mobility, that would be wonderful. I doubt she'll get it back 100% because, it's dementia. And I think the fall damaged her. I honestly do. And if we can get her to where she's up and about more often, I mean, she's not in bed all day, but she's in the chairs. And so, I knew the stupid bed sores were going to show up sooner or later. Oh, thank you, girly. Thank you so much. That is so wonderful of you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for getting me through this terrible month. We are here for everybody, and I'm glad that we could help out. I mean, you guys all know that if there's anything that you guys ever need, or if it's just to listen to us run our mouths or chat behind stage, you know, reach out. We're here, all of us are here to lend an ear. It's, lending an ear is free. Kindness and compassion, free. So, and we're always glad that we can help everybody out. Oh, I agree with you, Julie. Yeah, no, tell him thank you, but no thank you. I'll take care of myself. That's just his way to get back in and have some kind of control over you. Say no, that's all right. We've already done that ride. Don't let him back in. That's right. Yeah, don't let him back in. Tell him to piss off. A lot of these guys get away with a lot of stuff. I would never allow it. Never. That was one of the warnings I gave my husband when we first started dating. I told him, I says, I'll treat you good, you treat me good. The minute you touch me, you better kill me on the first punch. Because when I'm getting up, I'm kicking your ass. And I've lucked out. My husband's a good man. Never raised a hand to me, ever. He has left on the side of the road when he was upset. He left you on the side of the road? Oh my, are you kidding me? Yeah, tell him to piss off. Wow, I would have been furious. When I got home, that would have been the end of it for him. After putting my foot in where the sun don't shine, I would have threw his crap and all of him out the door. No way. I had a sister-in-law, my younger sister-in-law. She went through a lot of abusive relationships, and she was, well, I love him. I said, you know what? Love only goes so far. You're going to love somebody that beats you up all the time or makes you do things that you don't want to do. Come on. You're stronger than that. Always know your worth. There's no human being on this planet that has a right to do that to anybody. I hitched home. Yeah. Oh man, I would have been one pissed off woman. I had the same convoy, 20 some years old. I told him he would spend the rest of his days sleeping with one eye. That's right, with one eye open. That's right. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of women forget that, you're worth more than that. Never settle for less than. And a lot of women do that because they just don't want to be alone. Well, I'd rather be alone with a pile full of cats than, have somebody treat me in such a manner. Yeah, you survived that, Julie. Don't let it back in. Tell him just to piss off. No friggin' way. Sorry. I did that. They're like putting on his red cheeks. Red cheeks. Yay, red cheeks. Finances and insurance. I get it, honey, but you find a way. It's not worth it because then it leaves you with long-term damage. Now you're at the point where you're jaded and you can't, you're afraid to trust anybody to let them in because of that behavior. And if I was on I know I wouldn't be rolling in riches. Of course I'm not rolling in riches now, but I would find, yeah, that's just the way my father brought me up. No, no, no. You make do. I mean, just like a woman has no right to pound on a guy either. There's no reason for that kind of violence. The trouble is, it's amazing what you will put up with under the guise of love. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not just women. It's yep, same thing. Oh, because my uncle, he was in an abusive relationship. His girlfriend used to pound on him, and he was always taught never raise a hand to a woman until one day he had enough and he popped her right in the eye, and she backed off. And he told her, "I'm tired of being your punching post," and she ended up with a black eye. And of course, they didn't last long after that because he'd had enough. He always used to walk away, and then just one day she pushed it too far. Trouble is amazing. Okay. I'll never trust anyone again. See, he damaged you. So, I mean, eventually you'll probably find somebody, and the walls will start coming down little by little. But it's hard. It's really hard. Because I remember when I went over the next time to my uncle's, I look. Well, her name was Julie. Believe it or not. I said, "Hey, Jules, what happened to your eye?" She goes, "I deserved it." And then my uncle explained, "Yeah, I'm tired of her. She used to pound on him." So, yeah, he let her have it. That was it. Everybody's got a limit. Yeah, see, Pop, was a victim of domestic violence. No, you don't allow it. So, like I said, I gave my husband that warning from day one. I said, because when I get up, man, you better run. And I'm sure that there's through the years that I've done things that really pissed my husband off, and he wanted to knock me one, but he's never done it. Just like he's done things that I would have liked to just put my foot right where they're, but I've never done it. It's every once in a while somebody's going to rub somebody the wrong way. It's just the way we are. But nobody has the right to raise a hand to anybody. You could trust somebody, just show him your cast iron skin. That's right. That's right. I have a whole set of cast iron, including a Dutch oven with a big handle. Swing that bad boy around, you're taking them out for the count. Actually, I was telling my son the other day, I says, I might be giving you the Dutch oven because I can't pick it up anymore. It's too heavy. And that's the thing, you take into account how that partner was raised. If they were raised in a violent home, they're going to pass it on to their partner, to their children. It's an ugly cycle unless the person realizes at some point what they're doing is wrong. The cycle will continue no matter who they're with. And it's pretty sad. Now, I had friends that they grew up in a home where their father was abusive. And of course, it was all behind the scenes and nobody knew about it. And then when they started having relationships, they would wine and dine and love up, the significant other till they got them into their circle, and then the abuse would begin. And then they realized after a while, wait a minute, this isn't the way you're supposed to treat people. So at least, the light went off for them. Not everybody is that lucky. That's right, Pinky. They should never lay hands on anyone unless it was self-defense. Heavy skill is good. This is a good weapon. As long as you got the strength to pick it up and swing it around. I always tease my husband. I say, we have a whole set, and I still can swing them, so you... He starts laughing. Don't piss me off, old man. And so... But hopefully everybody has a great day, and you stay dry. We're not going to stay dry here. So if you see me floating by in a raft, you know what happened. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you for your support. You guys are the best. Without you, I couldn't do this. Don't forget about the magazine. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. I always have a good time putting that out for everybody. But it is time for us all to get back to the real world, unfortunately. Tonight, I will be having a Wayne on the program. That is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys will all show up in the chat. And you can pepper Sir Wayne with some good questions. It should be a good time. So hopefully you guys won't miss any of that. And then, of course, I will see you Friday for the morning brew. And then Saturday, for the craft stuff. Boy, just a schedule going on and on and on. But until then, guys, you have a great day. And I will see you all soon.